Hi. Oh, who's that? No.
A little upset because he's got hiccups.
He's got hiccups.
Baby!
Look.
It's a dinosaur fit. He's got a dinosaur outfit for the day.
Oh, dinosaur fits.
Hey guys.
Hi, mommy.
Hey daddy.
Daddy.
Look at my tiny belly.
It's got a little skin flap left now.
Oh, it's still my uterus, dude. It's deflating.
Oh.
It's gonna be like that for like 6 weeks. Anyways. Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
I made this.
Good job. Pretty impressive stuff.
Yep.
Okay,
You see the hiccups?
meow. Yeah.
See the big-
A blick. Look at his hiccups. Blick.
You're so cute. Alright. Warp is not green? Not right now.
No.
Well, we're hoping he'll turn green later. Why is this stuck?
Just a little edge. Chicken jockey. Tiny Squirtle. Thanks for the resub as well. Nice. How's your? What have you guys been doing?
Feeding?
Why'd you put? Did you put socks on him? This is mom with a heart.
Yeah, yesterday he was
Why not
wearing
the
daddy socks. Today he's wearing mommy socks. Whoever dresses the baby gets to
Okay.
pick the socks.
Yeah, it's fair enough. You want to say anything before we show parasocial pictures?
Oh my god, parasocials, you are eating so well tonight. Oh, it's gonna be a goddamn feast. Yep. I don't know. Hey.
He's so small.
He's awake.
Chai, he makes the cutest. I knew they made sounds while they sleep, but he makes the cutest sounds.
No.
Well, he sounds. Sometimes he sounds like Pete when he's snoring. Like
Very high pitched.
the cutest sound. And then sometimes you'll give him like the pacifier. He goes.
Sounds like baby Yoshi.
Yeah. Oh yeah. On the nursing table, he sounds like Yoshi.
He's so cute.
Is he bald? No. I want to show his. He's got tons of hair.
Ta-da! Look at this hairy little guy. It's all slicked down because I oiled his scalp, so he's all slick.
You know, yeah, but hasn't had wine yet. She had a small sip of beer though, but of course she's still
my water.
nursing him, so
It's hot. I'll leave it off.
can't drink too much. Can't be your kid. Did you see Force and Send Congrats?
I didn't. I had never seen that second part until now. That was funny.
What the hell?
It's feeding my ego. He knows who I am. You know. He knows the.
Yeah,
lore.
he actually know.
He's
Yeah,
a fan.
that's kind of cool.
He probably watches my streams. You know.
Apparently he does more than that. What the fuck?
Well, that's for later. We'll talk about that later.
Wow, we're gonna have a family meeting later, I think.
Yeah.
Chad, when we were in the right after he was born, I was trying to sing stuff to him, and my brain had like no energy power left, and then I sang a song or two, and then I just started. For some reason I started singing the Trollolololo song.
Yeah.
It's like just been born, and I go lololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololololol You also have them here.
They're so tiny now.
You're so tiny, chat.
Hi, chat.
Is that better?
I don't need it bigger. It was behind your mic.
Okay. Saren, thank you. Jolly Austin, thank you.
Gotcha. I got you with my rage bait.
Oh, you didn't paint him green. Okay, chat. Who wants to see pictures?
It's parasocial time.
What's this? Okay, so once again, guys, we're not gonna share his name. I understand you're very curious. Maybe eventually we'll accidentally leak his name, but we will not. The same as
Saying that.
Because they keep saying, well.
Every time.
All right, well, we're not going to share his name, at least on purpose. And also, we're not going to share his face like more than we have to. You know, I think this is fine. And, you know, but we're not going to like.
He's really cute.
We're not
That's
giving
all
you guys a
we can
headshot and like his license and
Yeah.
social security, right? We're trying to find a balance between oversharing and undersharing. Because obviously, thank you, Pilata.
This will be a whole lot
It's
of
a lot of
oversharing.
yeah. This is a lot of oversharing. It's a lot of fun too. Like this is such an incredible progress, and it is fun to talk about it and share
Yeah.
with y'all. So this is the
Day of.
yeah. So the story starts Saturday morning, and this is 4 days overdue. We're starting to get really.
Look at that fucking belly, dude.
Yeah. So before this night, I streamed, right? This is a Saturday morning, and I streamed Friday, and there were no real indications he was coming. And we both started getting a bit like, well, he's just not going to come out, I think. Yeah, I was just going to be pregnant forever. That's sort of how I felt. It's like, we just can't pull this off.
No.
I don't know how people manage to, you know, like wait this out. It's clearly not happening. And then I just Yabba wakes me up, what, 8:30, 7:30 in the
It was
morning?
8. Yeah.
She just goes,
It's time.
something's happening. It's time, I think, today. And then apparently I say something Yab's never heard me say before. I'm really sleep deprived, confused. And how do you even reply to someone telling you you're about to be a father, right? So I say, what did I
Say
say?
it in Swedish first.
Well, I said it in Swedish.
Herre min skapare.
Herre min skapare.
Which was so like.
It translates to something like Lord my creator.
Yeah.
It's a pretty old-fashioned. It's the way that like old people express.
Never heard you say that before or after. So unexpected.
So that's what I said. But yeah, and this is just a few hours later. Basically, at this point, Yabba's cramps had started. I'm sure you guys most know how it works. You get cramps that are more and more frequent. How are you feeling at this point?
This was manageable.
Yeah.
This is like I'm fine here. Like it kind of sucked, but I was like, well, it's not gonna
Yeah.
get better, so whatever. So it started happening at was it 6:30?
In the morning.
Yeah, and then everyone always told me like when it starts, try to go back to sleep because that's the last time you'll sleep. So I tried for 90 minutes to go back to sleep and it just wasn't happening. And that's when I woke you up at like 8 a.m.
Is that that's one of those massage pistols. It's not for funny business. It's actually really useful for Yabba. I did this a lot on her back
Yeah.
throughout the pregnancy. Yeah, if 10 is the most in pain you were throughout the entire process, where are we at here?
Like a 4.
A 4. But yeah, so Yabba was spending most of
fine.
the day sitting like this and just like, you're supposed to go to you're supposed to contact the hospital when you're getting about 3 or 4 cramps per 10 minutes. And at this point you were getting like just a few per hour, right?
Yeah, it was like every half hour, then every 20 minutes, and it just kind of ramped up.
And here we have arrived at the hospital and the cramps are starting to get pretty bad.
Yeah.
This is the first room they put us in.
Examination room.
Yeah. And initially I thought this is the room I was going to give birth in. I'm like, wait, this sucks. It was tiny, no windows. The chair, I've heard so much about the infamous like dad chair, you know, the chair that the dad gets to sit in and sleep in and stuff. And it was like the most basic ass chair ever. My back was just hurting looking at it. Of course, not going to complain about anything. Another one giving birth, but.
We kind of skipped a part to just getting to the hospital. So my mom wanted to be there, so I contacted her first thing in the morning. I was like, Mom, it's time.
Yeah.
So she came over, and then the 3 of us drove to the hospital. And in the car, it started getting really bad, so I threw up.
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have a bag at first. I was like, I'm gonna throw up. And the 3 of us panicked trying to find a bag. My mom gave me a bag that had a bread roll in it, so it had holes. I was like, I can't puke in this. It's just gonna make everything terrible. All just 5 seconds before I puked, this guy found bags. Saved the day. I threw up in a bag and then I chucked it out the window. Sorry.
You're allowed to do that when you're about to give birth.
Yeah.
Yeah, the drive was okay, but of course it's been insanely snowy in Sweden, and so that was kind of the weather's been pretty rough,
Yeah.
slippery, and it's the most important drive of my life, right? But it went well. What did we listen to? We listened to some
Old classics,
yeah.
rock and roll.
Yeah, we listened to
Let's
some
go,
Pink
baby.
Floyd and stuff. So this was the first room. That's basically when they look and say, they want to see, because some people I think show up way too early, but we did not. We showed up just on time. You want to talk about dilation?
Yeah,
or
sure.
So-
I was 4 to 5 centimeters
4
when
to
we
5.
arrived at hospital.
Yeah.
That was already pretty far along. So if you're clueless, the TLDR is it dilates, the hoo-ha. And then at 10 centimeters, that's the max. That's when the baby's supposed to show up.
Yeah.
So I was at 4 to 5 when we arrived. So I did a really good job staying home for a really long time. Just putting that out there.
And then boom, that's the actual birthing room. There's a window outside a picture. Look at that massive bathtub. The lighting picture doesn't do it justice. The lighting was really nice, like ambiance.
It was dimmed. Yeah, it was dark.
It was dim, yeah. This picture is a bit brighter than it really was.
And that's my mom.
And then that's Yabbe's mom on the right side. She was super helpful. But it was actually a really nice place.
Yeah.
Nim, I didn't take the bath. Yabbe took the...
I was giving birth, Nim took a bath, you know.
What's the bath for? It helps a lot with the pain.
Yeah, it was nice.
To reduce pain. Yabbe was about to get in the bath, and then she gets a cramp. And...
At this point, it's contractions.
Contractions.
And they're starting to hurt pretty bad.
Yeah, at this point, she'd reached the point where whenever she got a contraction, she just had to stop everything she was doing.
Yeah.
Watch Velka's message aware. Why didn't you do a bathtub stream? Some of these photos are taken by me and some of them are taken by Yabbe's mom.
Yeah.
Yabbe's mom took more pictures than I did. I think I was a bit more occupied with like the actual birth. She would, we don't have those pictures for you guys, but Yabbe would lie there in the end. She's just lying, fucking spread out. And like, Yabbe's mom just shows up with the camera like, neat.
Yep.
Full on.
That's the guy. Yep.
Right on the
She got the scoop.
Pretty
Moms
funny.
Be like,
Yeah. She'd sneak in a lot of pictures. But there's a lot of good emotional pictures. But yeah, so Yabbe was getting ready for the bath, and the bath was mostly to help ease the pain.
yeah. They said, I told you this was getting parasocial.
Yeah.
We're in the bath now. And I'm trying to type in the password to my iPad so we can download Amazon Prime app so I can watch Lord of the Rings. That's what's happening right now.
Yeah, Yabbe, I'm sure you guys have heard. Yabbe wanted to watch the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy while waiting to give birth. Now, there's a follow-up here as well. That's Yabbe watching it.
They're trying.
Yeah. So, do you want to talk about this or should I?
You go. I don't know.
So Yabbe's idea was, the first time when you're giving birth the first time, it's a long process. The idea was that she'll watch the entire thing. It'll be beautiful, towards the end he'll be born.
The thought was to distract me and also give me
Yeah.
something familiar to focus on, right?
But I think she probably started too late because at this point her contractions were so bad that she could barely pay attention to the movie.
Yeah.
And then at one point the nurses were coming back in the room and they wanted to talk to us. So I paused the movie, and when they were done talking, Yabbe was like starting to be in pretty severe pain, and she's sitting there like this. And I'm like, I'm about to go play the movie again, and we're at Weathertop. You know the scene when like Frodo's getting stabbed by the ring wraiths, and he's like screaming in pain. I'm like, is this really supposed to help her right now? It's like the worst timing. So I sort of decided not to continue the movie, and that was the end. Like,
I got to Weathertop.
you got to like what, a third into the first movie.
Yeah.
So note for maybe for second kid or whatever,
Start a lot earlier.
You should have started
I should have started that morning.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Rookie mistake.
Yeah. So anyway, so yeah, she got to watch a tiny bit of Lord of the Rings, and then it was time to get out of the bathtub. There's first a picture of me trying to help. That's your little puke bag next to you. You didn't actually puke like at all, but
I puked water sometimes, but I swallowed it because I was so thirsty. Yeah. At this point, the pain probably like a 6, 7. Actually.
6, maybe a 7.
Fucking hell. Ruined, but yeah, we're nearing a pretty bad pain here.
No.
I thought I was cooked here. Surely it can't get worse. I thought this is probably as bad as it's gonna get.
Well, at this point you're still dilating, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I was at a 4 to 5 when I arrived. This is like 1 hour later. I'm in the tub.
Yeah.
And then we did a check. After like 90 minutes, I was at a 10.
Yeah.
Baby. I sped ran that shit so fast. That was very fast.
Yeah. And we were like, oh, wait, this is going to be so fast, actually.
Yeah, I was like, nice. So we're almost done then, right? Because I'm at 10. So now the baby's just going to come out, right?
We cry. Now, I only cried one time, tears flowing, that was the moment he came out. I couldn't hold it in.
Hey, spoilers.
Yeah, sorry. But I will say it was very tough. Like, it was emotionally tough to see your partner be in so much pain and not really being able to do anything. That was, sort of straining. Obviously, nothing compared to like the work Yabbe had to do, but that was maybe the toughest thing for me.
You helped a lot with the water bottle.
I was on water duty.
That was helpful.
No, I was still expecting Yabbe to be like, get out of my face or whatever. She didn't have a single one of those.
No.
And you didn't cry a single time.
No, I didn't.
Throughout the entire thing.
I was too focused. I was locked in, dude.
Right, copium.
Yeah, they tried putting me on
The good shit.
the gas thing.
This is what's the English word for lustgas? Laughing gas.
It didn't really do much for me. And I was already like breathing so hard from the pain, and then to make this machine work, you have to breathe in really deep and then breathe out. Fuck that up.
Breathe out.
Breathe out into the mask.
Wow.
And it was really, really hard. It gave me like resistance. So now I was fighting like my breathing and then fighting the machine to let the air back out, and it just kind of didn't work for me, so I gave up after a little while.
I was standing there all the time like, man, I want a hit of that. I want a hit of that. And then they left the room. I'm like, oh shit, now's my chance maybe. Then they came back and they turned off the machine because Yabbe didn't want any.
They tried really long times to get me to
fuck.
use it. It didn't do much for me. It kind of stressed me out.
Because mom told me that like when I was being born, when the staff left the room, my dad just kept on taking a hit. Yeah, I didn't get a chance.
Well, I couldn't really feel any effect from it, but I was kind of busy, so.
Yeah, Yabbe was not a fan. It was too much work and not enough effect, apparently.
My arm is so tired.
Oh, no.
Gotta switch you over a little bit.
This is after the bath.
So warm. Oh, please.
This was, I guess, this is like when...
This is when they checked me after the bath, yeah.
Yeah, and now you were all of a sudden, you were dilated.
Then.
So the way I thought this process worked was first you open up and then the baby just sort of comes out. You push out the baby.
Yeah.
But there's like an in-between segment that I don't think either of us was truly prepared for.
I knew about it. I just didn't expect it to take as long as it did.
Yeah. So first you open up, then the baby sort of rotate and move into position, and then you push them out. And that was the longest period was that
through the pelvis, yeah.
Yeah, him moving into position. That took really long.
I think from they said I was 10 centimeter dilated, that was 9:30.
Yeah.
And he didn't pop out until 3:29. So however many hours that was the time it took for him to go through the pelvis. Yeah. That shit was tough.
And then they had this to measure What you can see here, the middle graph is like Yabbe's heart rate. The top one was the baby's heart rate. And then the bottom one, kind of interesting. This is her contractions. So you could see exactly when she was having contractions. Basically, whenever this was peaking, Yabbe was in a lot of pain. And there were 2 times that I got really scared throughout this process. Initially, right in the start, the baby was very stressed out. They could tell he was stressed out.
Yeah.
And they all of a sudden they're like, yeah, we might actually have to do an emergency C-section or pull him out with a suction cup. And we were like, everything was going so well until that point. And so that was really, really trippy to hear. And all it took, however, to fix his stress was that to turn him sideways.
Yeah.
And then that's when I was going to say, Yabbe's water never broke. And if you only know about giving birth through movies, you always think it's like their water breaks and then it's just a big splash and then there's water everywhere. Normally it's just a trickle, but very common, nothing, it doesn't even break.
15% only.
Yeah, 15-20% I think of pregnancies, the water breaks. So Yabbe's water never broke. They actually like broke it for us. Like they take a little stick and they just break the thingy so it comes out.
It was taking too long, and so they had like sensors on the baby, on me, on everything. And they could tell when he was getting stressed.
It looked like a chopstick, a long wooden stick. They just,
I didn't see that part.
Yeah, and then the water came out and there was poo-poo in it. So basically, when the baby was stressed, he had shat himself.
Poor guy.
He was actually scared shitless, basically.
Poor guy.
Yeah, he got stressed out and he pooped.
He got scared.
So that was the first time I was scared. And this picture is actually of the second time. This photo was taken by Yabbe's mom. I don't know if she knows what was going on, but this was also a very scary period. 3 times throughout the evening, this happened. You see this red marking here? That is an indication that something is very bad with the baby's heart rate. And the nurse wasn't here. The moment this got red, she just came bursting through the door. And she tells Yabbe, like, we need to turn you right now. Yabbe's in a lot of pain. She's like, I don't want to. It's like, I'm sorry, but you have no choice right now. Oh. And she turned, and then this happened, even worse. And she's like, we need to turn you again. And Yabbe's like, it's so much pain and doesn't really want to, but has no choice. But then after that, it was all good. So that was super duper scary. But in the end, it was all good.
And these monitors like flashed red. Yeah. I didn't see this, by the way. I didn't know about this until after.
Don't worry. Like on her side. Sorry.
Yeah, because this monitor is high up on the wall where I'm laying. So I can't see this monitor from my position, which was nice because I didn't panic whenever this was happening.
Yeah, my heart was stopping a bit when this happened, but it was, turning Yabbe on. First they turn her on one side and then that didn't help. They turn on the other side and that helped. Because he's in there and he's getting squished in all sorts of ways and he's stressed out.
And his fucking head's, going down my bones. Poor guy.
The baby's heart rate is about like twice of that of the adult. So this is 150 here.
That's my watch.
And you can see it dipped in like 90s or something here. So that was bad. But after this, it was all good. Here's just another picture of the setup. So that looked like. So yeah, it's Yabbe's heart rate, contractions over here, and baby heart rate. So you can see it. Every line here is 10 minutes. That looked like a brutal one.
Yeah, there were some long
First time's hard.
Man.
Yeah, it gets easier. Right, and here is what's the pain level here?
Probably at 8.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember what we said about that period that took the longest? This is Yabbe right in it. So the baby's like
yep.
rotating into to getting ready here for the final push, basically.
I'm using gravity here to help him go down.
Yeah, they should suggest that she stands up to use gravity, and I guess that did do the trick. For me, witnessing, it looked like nothing was happening, but for Yabbe, you could like feel him moving down.
So contractions at this point. So as soon as I hit 10 centimeters, my body started pushing. Like I was a passenger. on this trip. I had no fucking say about anything, and my body was like pushing me, and it was really trippy sensations. I don't know how to explain this to you unless you've given birth, but that's what was happening here. I was basically just going through the motions and like waiting them out. This was also at the point where I was like, hello, I would really like an epidural now. Someone please help me manage this pain. And
With the good shit.
The what's it called, like the anesthesiologist or whatever, she was busy. She could not come to help me because she was with some kids, is what they told us. Like,
Triage.
someone had it worse than me, basically. So I was just told to fucking wait. Yep.
Hey, Boo Boo, thank you for the resub. Marco Chippy, thank you for the 45 months. Says W Carey, you should play League with Forsen. All right. That's Yabbe's mom, censored for her privacy. She does not look like Forsen, but I thought this was a kind of a beautiful photo.
Yeah.
Yabbe struggling.
Oh, you didn't get the pictures in your actual camera.
Oh no,
I gave a thumbs up here at some point.
that's true. Yeah, I have other photos I took with not a camera phone, but haven't transferred them yet. Also, I have pictures of the placenta on them. It's, I don't know if that's TOS.
I don't think we should show my placenta.
It looked incredible. It was so cool. I've never seen anything like it. It looked awesome.
This is already so parasocial. They don't need to see my inner
There's
organs.
nothing quite like a fresh glass of water.
They offered us to keep it. I didn't know you get to keep it. We could have done a placenta giveaway.
They asked if we wanted.
Do you want to
bring it
keep the
home.
placenta? They put it in a bag. They're like, do you want this to go? But we didn't actually keep it. I asked them if there's good nutrition in it to eat, because like cats eat it, but they said it wasn't. But they said you can turn it into pills or something?
Yeah, some people do that. Also, a lot of people take them home and bury them in the garden, and then like plant the tree. We don't really have a tree carrying spot in our outside. It's just rocky here, so.
No, we didn't keep the placenta, but I got some sweet pictures of it.
Yep.
When did the stork arrive? That comes later. Feels Donkman, real Feels Donkman. Thanks for the 17 months. Welcome back.
Pain here is probably nearing a 9.
Pain is nearing a 9.
I was still like lucid here.
That placenta is worth 40k in stem cells? What?
No, it's the umbilical cord has the stem cells, not the placenta. Actually.
We're not. His name is private, but he's called a Glorp. You can call him Glorp.
This is Glorp.
This is Glorp. Right, and here we're in business basically. This is
last stretch, baby.
This is one of the last pictures we have of Yabbe, I guess, as a pregnant lady. After this, he's on the outside. This is, I guess, pain is 10 here, basically.
This is
tell us about the final process.
So I mean, the final process is he's got to exit my body, right? Like we've done all the interior work. He's gone through the pelvis. He's gone through the hips. Now he needs to make an exit, and I think we all know what happens then. And why did he do that? Why did he? Not fun. Not fun, that last part.
Yeah.
They call it the Ring of Fire.
The Ring of Fire. And Yabbe had an epidural, but the epidural actually only covers the back part. And in the end, it doesn't do anything. It doesn't.
No, it doesn't take away the pain.
It doesn't numb that part. And the nurse was very clear with this, or with you.
Thank you.
The nurse straight up just said, I'm not going to sugarcoat this in any way. Yeah. This is going to hurt.
This
it's
will
going
be the
to
worst
hurt.
thing you ever did.
It's going to be like the most pain you've ever felt. Oh, cool.
She was right.
She was right. But on the flip side, this process lasted maybe, 10 minutes, 15 minutes?
The absolute last part?
The absolute last pushing part, yeah. Compared to...
For me, it felt like an hour. But...
I can imagine. It was so fast. Zephy, thank you for the resub. Thank you. And they had we had one final scare in this portion, which was that he was sort of stuck.
Yeah.
they said he was stuck right in the end, like something had snatched onto him. I'm like, oh God, now what? And they gave Yabbe some like Yabbe some drug to help like speed it up, the process. And then once again he got stressed out by it. Little poor guy. Yeah, oxytocin. And so they had to stop doing that, and he seemed like he was stuck. And then they called in the giga nurse of hell.
Hey, go fuck yourself. Get that guy out of here. Piece of shit.
Like, she wasn't assigned to the room, but she was clearly like the actual experts that they bring in.
The fucking cavalry.
Thank you, Sad Coomer, for the resub. So she just like took a few. We went from feeling, oh, this is not happening, like this is taking forever, it's gonna be hours more of this, and then she just felt Yabbe's belly, like pushed a few key locations, and then she was just on her way.
Yeah.
All of a sudden, she was just ready to push the final stuff. The Goomber, thank you for the resub. So that nurse was insanely.
Yeah, she was wonderful.
She was very, very super experienced. She was like the senior ex-baby here. Russ, thank you for the brand new sub, man. Appreciate the prime. And then, boom. This is one of the first pictures, I guess.
Baby.
With a baby on the other side. Yabbe gets to say hello. And
This was so
am
surreal.
Steve.
Filata said more hair than me. Another first time sub. Classic Brian. Thank you for the prime. First time, hopefully not last. Yeah, he said I am Steve. That was the first thing he said on the other side.
Name leak.
Ahem.
This part, so essentially the Ring of Fire is, it's not one push once he's there. The head comes out and then it goes back in a little bit.
Yeah.
And then it comes out and
Yeah.
then it goes back in a little bit.
It's like a turd.
Holy fuck. What? How do you poop?
If you're holding, it's like a turd if you're holding it in. Like you
Okay.
can't, like when you're prairie dogging a
You
turd.
shouldn't do that.
Right.
Right. Okay, anyway, what was I saying?
Yeah, because you're supposed to not always put, because if you just push, you're just gonna like burst open.
Explode.
So you need to do it slow so that you get like stretched.
Also for the baby's sake.
For the baby, yeah.
Like the head and everything. So this is the first and only time that the what's midwife? That's what they're called. The midwife was like, okay, stop pushing now. Oh my god, that was the only time I got mad, but I only got mad inside my head. I cursed her out in my brain. Cause I was like, what the fuck do you mean in my brain? Don't fucking push. There's a baby coming out. You're telling me to hold it at the absolute peak of like pain. The pain was like pressure and stinging.
Meow.
Because I could feel my skin fucking giving up. And there's a baby stuck in my pelvis at the same time. And I'm supposed to just hold it. Oh Lord, I did though. I did.
You did great. I didn't really look. I didn't look from like that. I would stand here all the time. I was on massive water duty at this point. I kept on giving Yabbe like water. And then I didn't see much from this angle. I took one fast glance.
Yeah.
That was certainly a view. And then I saw him as he was coming out. I saw the head. I saw like the head plop out and then sort of go back in and then plop out. But I mean, gradually it would be further and further out every time. Like, holy shit.
Like 3 or 4 times? Or?
Yeah, it was not that many pushes.
No.
And then after the head is through, it's basically just one push.
But you have to wait for a contraction too.
Yeah.
So I had to just wait for my body to contract and then I would help pushing. And then I had to not push in between. It was horrible.
He started to, and I was, of course, really, everyone's scared, I guess. I was really scared, what if he comes out, he's not breathing, he's not crying, he shows up all blue, and, there's just like 2 minutes of silence before.
Umbilical cord over the neck.
Yeah, nothing, perfect. He was just, the moment he was out, he was crying a bit.
Yeah.
And then took this position, and he was perfect.
Yeah.
And that was also such a relief. It was like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's done. And it's such a remarkable, the entire mood in the room, the entire room just lifted,
What
after like
fucking huge relief.
Yeah,
Oh,
such a long time of such intensity, and all of a sudden everyone was just laughing and smiling and taking pictures. It was incredible.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was tearing up pretty hard here.
Yep.
And then there's Yabbe with a very happy and proud mom. It's a bit of a shame I've had to censor these pictures because she's got beautiful expressions. She's very proud and happy here.
Okay.
Yeah. And
You don't look proud or happy.
guys, it was so much work. I was exhausted in the end. I think this was when I started realizing just how tired I was because it'd been very many hours. It's middle of the night, and they kept on offering me coffee, which I kept on saying thanks to or yes to. But I think towards the end that sort of caught up with me. Yeah, it was just so intense. So I was very happy here, though. I don't know why I look so depressed. I was happy but tired.
So at this point, they do 2 hours of skin to skin.
Yeah.
So my job here was just to be a mattress, and he was just laying on me for 2 hours to regulate the body temperature and there's a ton of benefits to just letting him chill. Yeah.
How did Yabbe look so good in comparison? Yeah, I don't know. Well, Yabbe's body is full of hormones here, I guess.
Yeah. Also, I think I'm just a baller.
That's true.
Everyone and all the midwives kept telling me I was doing very good, especially for a first timer.
Yeah, she was great.
Yeah.
But as we began to breathe and cry, so he did it the moment he came out. Some babies don't, but he was breathing and crying the moment he came out.
What else would they say though? I asked the same question. Are they glazing me because they need to, so I don't panic?
Partially, but.
Or do they actually think I'm doing a good job? And I think now, I think I actually did a good job. I didn't panic, I didn't cry, I didn't scream. I was focused, breathing,
great.
listening to the nurses or the midwives.
Well, because I wants to know what the ball is for. It's all for. They had a bunch of different things you can do it's for this period basically.
Yeah.
When you need to try to get the baby in position, you just want to use different postures, different angles to try to help him come out. And one of the things you can do is use this ball to do imagine yoga exercises to try to get him to come out. But Yabbe never used the ball.
The last thing I wanted to do here was sit on my cooch. To put it bluntly,
Well, you don't
why
have to
would
sit
I
on.
want to do that?
You don't have to sit on it. You could lie on it, sort of.
Ew, so I had settled for standing up, which felt a lot nicer. And then giving birth on your back is actually not optimal at all for the mom. But since Glorp has had some complications, and I was also starting to get a little bit scared, I asked the midwife, she made the decision because it was easier for her to monitor me, and if something were to happen, she would be able to tell sooner than, for example, if I was standing up or something. So I was just yep, I'll do whatever you deem is safest, and then fuck the pain, I guess. Yeah.
You went for the optimal route instead of the most comfortable route.
Yeah.
First meal after, they gave us a raspberry drink and sandwich, a little Swedish flag, of course, and little flowers.
This is the famous ostmacka that you get at Swedish hospitals after giving birth.
How you guys already have this emote?
One of the best meals of my life, dude. I had not kept down any food this entire day. I puked it all up, and then, I was having contractions, so fuck eating. This was so good.
I'm gonna go double here. So this is me. This is the chair, actually.
Yep.
This was the chair, the dad chair. This thing leaned backwards, so there was no couch or anything. But this is how I got to spend the night.
Not the whole night though.
No, until like 8 a.m. or something.
Could
Yeah.
you please clarify?
And then they move you over to like the baby section. Hey, guys, Yabbe got to stay in a bed. All I got was this chair. You know how tough that was on me?
Okay.
And then they had the good chair and the bad chair, and we were two, me and Yabbe's mom. So we had to alternate. I got the bad chair too. Shout out to Yabbe's mom who had to go back home because she couldn't stay in the baby area
No.
on like 1 hour of sleep. I was actually nervous for her, but she managed that. Fun fact, these are my pajama pants, and they looked just like the scrubs they were at the hospital.
Yep.
They were wearing exactly the same color outfits. At one point, I needed to use like an access card to get back into the baby area. I was wearing this and these pants and held a card. I'm like walking next to this pregnant lady who's looking at me like I work there. And I was like, no. They looked just like that. It was so weird. But yeah, this is me being tired. This is probably right before I fell asleep. So it's like 4 or 5 a.m. here. We hadn't slept all night.
I think we all passed out at this point.
Yeah, we got like an hour in this before they moved us over to the baby area. Romy says, so happy for you guys. Congrats. Thank you, Romy.
you.
Hello. And Commander Shepard says, congratulations to both of you for the birth of your healthy baby boy. Thank you so much. Tell them all how much did this cost you? Well, the baby was free. The birth was free. I had to pay $20 for spending the night. That was my cost.
I stayed for free.
And Yabbe's meals were all free. I got lunch and the evening meal for free, but I had to spend $9 for dinner. So about $30.
Damn.
This entire thing cost us $30.
Yeah.
Let's go, communist Sweden.
And we've had several checkups, and it's been several days of attention
Yeah.
for us.
Yeah, so one of the things that I did not realize with the birth of a baby. So he would be mostly in the start, he was up all night and then he would sleep all day. And I was thinking that's not that bad because we can stay up all night and then sleep all day. But during the day, the fucking nurses would not stop coming into the room and bothering us.
At least every 90 minutes, sometimes more.
Because there's 3 different nurse shifts at the hospital, right? So in the morning, someone would show up and they would just walk in, by the way. They put you in this room. There's no lock or anything.
They knock once.
They knock
Oh.
one time and then they walk in. And they would just show up in the morning. Hi, my name is Johanna and I'm the new nurse for this shift. And today we're going to be doing this and this and that. You're like, okay.
What?
We fall back asleep. And then like, a few hours later, 2 new nurses show up. Hi, our name is Patricia. I'll be the nurse this time. And it looks like your baby's made a poo. Maybe you should want to change it.
To do anything like ever?
And then, they have to measure shit and they have to do this and that. And this is they just keep on showing up.
Yeah.
Every time I'd just fallen asleep, doxing them. No, I just made those names up.
So they were checking the baby and they were checking me. So there was
Yeah.
double checkups. They had to keep track of my goings on, and then the baby, and then the measuring, and then the.
Did someone say try hard?
I couldn't pee by myself, so they actually drained my pee during the birth. You're supposed to pee, right? I couldn't, but my bladder was filling up, and when the bladder is filling up, it's creating an obstruction for the baby, right? Because now the baby has to move past this giant bladder. So,
Wait, can we get us little snores?
yeah. Very faint.
Yeah, we gotta bring him closer.
I don't want to move him.
Oh,
He's
you're gonna wake him
stop
up?
Snoring.
Okay.
He's snoring. Just
Okay,
take
so-
our word for it. So they actually had to drain my balls. Almost said drain my bladder. And then because they had to do that during the birth, I still couldn't pee after giving birth. So they kept doing ultrasounds on my bladder to see if it was full, and then they would either drain it or put in a catheter, or they would like ask me to go to the toilet, and then I just couldn't go. I was basically doing the not yet. I couldn't go. I sat on the toilet, nothing happened, could not pee. So I was like, fuck. And then I was like, okay, you have 800 milliliters of piss in you. This is starting to get dangerous. We're gonna have to drain you again if you don't pee. Oh my god. It was like that for 24 hours, basically. And then once I could pee, little by little, they put a fucking pot in the toilet with measurements on it. So every time
Why are you telling them this?
Because it's funny. So every time I peed, I had to ring the nurse and go like, look, now I peed. Go measure my pee.
I made a pee-pee.
And she would like, inspect how much pee I did.
Good
and then
job.
Write it down and then do an ultrasound to see if I actually had drained it properly. Oh my god.
Yeah, so they would show up all the time to like measure Yabbe's pee. It's really
Did you pee yet?
Yeah.
That would be your mother.
It was fun.
No one ever looked up. No one ever gave me cred for pissing.
You didn't shove a baby through your pee hole.
Lepro
Neither did I, but
and Bug Kitty, thank you guys so much for resubscribing. Thank you guys. Yeah, so the hospital stay, honestly, was really bad. Getting home was so much better than staying at the hospital. But of course, they were very, very good. I'm not giving the hospital any shade. It was just...
we were very well taken care of. By design.
I didn't have to sleep on a chair after this, but I had to sleep on this bad bed. It was really hard and uncomfortable. You can't imagine how tough that was for me, guys.
I'm sorry you had such a hard time.
And then at this point, he had his first couple of poops. And at one point, while we were changing his diaper, he pooped. And it was the insanest thing I've ever seen. He had like it was completely black and it was just pasty. And it just comes out of him like actual toothpaste. You know those charcoal toothpastes?
Yeah.
Just like that. Just like a charcoal toothpaste. It was the craziest thing I've ever seen. So that was an experience to see. And then, of course, there were the pee fountains, but I told you guys about those.
Those happened later at home.
Yeah, he didn't pee for a couple of days, and then we got some pee fountains.
Yeah.
How painful was it to deliver the baby? Nymn. I didn't feel that much. I was just mostly watching.
It was a 10.
Oh, guys, guess what this is? That is the scissors with which I cut the umbilical cord.
Good job cutting.
I wanted to get two, or I wanted to get in one clean go, but I had to do it twice, sadly. Click, clip. It was sort of
texture, like
chewy. Bedros Peter, thanks, by the way. I don't know if I thanked you. I'm trying to think of what to compare like the feeling of it to, but I feel like if you were to guess what it's like, you'd probably be pretty close. Like if it felt just like you'd expect. Did you keep the cord? No. I mean, he still got a bit of the cord on his belly, right? It doesn't fall off for like 10 days.
If you've ever had like kittens or puppies, same process. It has like a little nub on it.
How does the pain stop after he's out?
It hasn't yet.
No, but it's a lot. It's not as bad, right?
I mean, the pressure, like the contraction pressures, that stops. That's like this. So that was wonderful.
Yeah.
And then I was dreading the placenta because I had said some people said it felt like giving birth to like a second baby. I was like, oh my god, wait a minute, I have to do this again.
Mm-hmm.
But the midwife actually just kind of yanked on the cord and it just came out.
Schlop.
And I didn't have to push it out, so that was nice.
Yeah, we'll see whether or not we show those pictures.
But really don't see the point.
They laid it out really pretty, and then they took the umbilical cord and they made a heart. They like put the cord in like the shape of a heart. And I was there with my proper camera, like, neat. It was so cool. I've never seen anything like it. It wasn't gross at all. It was just really fascinating.
I was surprised at how non-grossed out you were during this whole process. I have to.
It's
give
like
you props.
it's like you pretty fast. Your brain sort of got like sanitized or something. Like you just couldn't process what you were witnessing, I think, pretty quickly. I got completely numb to it.
Yeah, it's like you don't have time to think like, oh, icky when you're in the middle of birth. Yeah.
Hefleb and Harry Balder, thank you guys so much for resubbing. Good seeing you guys. Welcome back. Well, that's this placenta scissors, and then that's my first skin to skin. This is
in the aftercare room.
Yeah, this is the
second where we stayed.
Second room they moved us to. Anthony, what up, Anthony? Thank you for 73 months. Were you breastfeeding the baby? No, but they showed us a trick. Of course, you can put a little finger in his mouth, like a fake nipple or like a pacifier. I've done that. They told me to do that like during what up, Bertil?
I spent my $10 from sub money that was hostage taken by Twitch for 4 years.
Oh.
Grats Yabbe and Nymn.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Well, clappy.
When he was doing his inspections, they gave him like sugar, and then I got to put my finger like in his mouth. He would like taste the sugar like a lollipop. He was loving that. So yeah.
Sorry, Forsen.
His sucking reflex is yep. Forsen's not gonna be happy about this.
So we're doing skin to skin here because the baby can't regulate his own body heat.
Yeah.
In the beginning. So you put him on basically.
No, bro, we're not eating the placenta. We left it. We didn't bring it.
I wonder what they did with it. Some midwife somewhere has my placenta.
Probably like burn it or something. Yeah. Throw it away. Oops. And this is first picture from home, or maybe not first picture. This is back home. Yabbe made this. And another pro tip for any parent-to-be, or maybe someone who just became one. These are incredible. I just read online recommendations about them, and this is like I'd say one of the best purchases for the baby. The thing he's wearing, it looks a bit goofy, right? But it's so good. It's called a Love to Dream swaddle. I mean, swaddling in general is really good, but this swaddle specifically is incredible. Yeah. He's got a tiny bit of room for his arm, because newborn babies, they don't really want their arms free because they're used to being in the womb where their arms are constrained. So this feels nice and comfortable and at home for them. That's why it's so good to like swaddle a baby. And this thing's been incredible.
Also, it stops babies have a reflex if they're on their back. He will like start flailing. His arms and legs like fly out.
Yeah.
It's like the startle reflex. This stops that so he can sleep.
Isn't swaddling traumatic for the baby? It's one of those, the people have different opinions about it. It's been researched back and forth, but no.
You basically are recreating the feeling of being in the womb where he's safe. So.
The idea is that human babies are born too early because our heads as humans are so big.
Gotcha. I got you with my rage bait.
Our heads are so big, we can't be born on time because we wouldn't actually make it out. We wouldn't fit. So human babies need to be born before they're really ready, meaning when they're on the other side, they're still like they're in the wombs. It's called the 4th trimester. And so right in the start, like the first 3 months, you really just want to recreate the feeling of being in the womb best you can. And that includes snug clothes like this.
And being on us a lot.
Yeah. Pete, I was paying attention here. I was ready to jump in if anything happened. Yeah, let's talk about cat reactions for a bit. The cats have had different reactions. As you can probably suspect. Can I loop this? Apollo has been probably... Yeah, he's next to me. Apollo was not a huge fan at the start. He did hiss a couple of times. And then like every time he like hissed and walked off. Now lately he's not hissing, he's sniffing and then doesn't do anything. So he's starting to get used to the idea of this little baby being here, and he's starting to accept that he's part of the flock. Pete has mostly been confused.
Yeah.
He will do this he doesn't really get it. He's like sniffs for a bit and like he doesn't really get it. He hasn't had a strong opinion one way or the other.
Nah, he's just kind of, what's that? Oh, okay. And then
Yeah, like in this video. Minus is the one I think who's shown the most sort of interest or maybe even affection to the baby so far. She's, you know, sniffed and then stayed close, maybe almost like protected him from the other cats.
The first day we got home, Minus did like a perimeter check. Anytime Apollo came close, she would go and like chase him off and swat at him and then come back to me.
No.
So she actually, she did like a, I don't know. I think she definitely knows it's my baby, and she's protecting him.
But they're all sort of keeping their distance. I thought they would be way more up in his face. And I thought they would be way more curious. But for the most part, this has been the reaction. They're like, they sniff for a bit and then they just move on with their business. But it'll be interesting to see how that plays out.
Yeah.
That's me.
Look how tiny he is. Oh my gosh.
And look how small he is.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a baby. The last one, let me see. Oh, no, there's a few more. Oh, I told you guys I was going to show you the first stream that he got to experience.
Yep.
It's Velkus. Chilling on the floor. Kid's already collecting his first brain rots. Yeah, we've been lounging in the couch a lot with him and having different things on, including Twitch streams. Well, I'm on the floor. I think I was trying to make him interact with one of the cats or something.
There's a cat there. Minus.
First Anquak together. Weather's been sort of shit, but didn't stop us. We had this nice rain cover. So yeah, got to go out with him. That was fun. Good little workout, really. He was asleep the entire time. I think he really liked it. So that was good. Happy with my stroller purchase too. It was a good stroller for the pretty rough terrain we have out here. And this blanket is made by Yabbe's mom.
Yeah. She made it. Yay. She's not a knitter. She was like, damn it, now I have to start knitting, so I can't give you guys a blanket. And she came through. She was done like 1 or 2 days before he was born, I think. So she brought it when she came over.
Yes, I am Swedish. Or yes. No, for the links, Your Honor. Thank you for the 17 months. And X770 says, congrats. Thank you so much. Yeah, and this is my swaddling skills in action here.
Yeah, nice burrito.
And then this was yesterday. Took this photo. Apollo here. Baby here. Worse than here. Worse than playing League. Good times. One of these moving thingies.
Will rebound with astonishing force and speed. We will be stronger than ever.
We got a lot of pro tips of like buying just finished like food bowls, so you don't have to cook so much in the start. This is delicious. I had some fish. It's awesome. And a nice big glass of leftover Julmust. Melito, thank you for the 74 months. Thank you for the prime sub. Welcome back as well. And that's it actually. That was the last picture. Will you try to make English his native language? No. I mean, he's born and raised in Sweden. He's going to be speaking Swedish. Of course, Yabbe's got to teach him some Norwegian and French.
Yeah.
I'll give her 1 to 10. How happy is the baby?
Oh, he's a chill guy.
Yeah, he's
really cool. He doesn't like diaper change. He doesn't like getting his clothes off. He gets cold.
Yeah.
And then he goes, wee! But he's never, I heard you say this too, but he's never cried where I'm like, oh my god, why is he crying?
Yeah, we haven't had any of those like random colicky episodes where we don't know why he's upset. Every time he's upset, it's very obvious why. It's usually either he's hungry or he needs a diaper change. Those are like the big ones.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, well, you don't know how it's gonna develop, but right now, he's very straightforward, really.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean that it's easy, but he doesn't feel hopeless at all. We've already had some sort of strange system in place where I take the first shift. Yabbe takes the second. That's how it's been now. How much did he weigh? 3.5 kilos. How many diapers does Nymn change? I think we've changed about the same amount.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not like alternating diaper change. Whoever's sort of in charge of him at the time does the diapers.
Yeah.
Which sometimes you get lucky, sometimes unlucky. I had a period a couple of days ago when I was taking care of him multiple hours. I kept on checking, and no diaper change, no diaper change. And then it was Yabbe's time to take care of him. She gets like 2 or 3 diapers instantly.
It's funny when he gets this funny look on his face, and then you just hear like a solid
California
fart going off. The diapers are super easy, chat.
Yeah,
It's like one wet wipe and you're done. Sometimes two.
The other day I was changing his diaper, and then while I'm doing it, he pisses. New diaper. Then when I'm done changing the diaper, he shits. I just had to go again.
Yeah.
LTS, thank you so much for the kind words and the resub. I appreciate it.
I had one of those too where I changed him, and this was my last like shift of the day. I was ready to go to bed and wake you up. I changed him, and then he shat and pissed. So he made a little poo, and then he pissed on the poo, so it became water, and it just went everywhere, like up his back and like on the clothes, and that was a rough one at like no sleep, but still not that bad. Like, it's fine. You.
What up? Me. I wanted for him to go. Me.
Who wants to go to, what is it?
Four Seasons Orlando. Me.
Who wants to go to Liseberg?
I gave him a, is it manicure or pedicure? The other
Manicure is fancy.
I gave him a manicure on his nails.
They are so sharp, and he has no control over his hands. So he's been like scratching himself in the face.
Yeah. Baby nails are really sharp.
Yeah.
But we bought like an actual file, which our moms were rolling her eyes. My mom's like, I just used to bite them off.
My mom too. We took them out together to buy like for a shopping spree with baby stuff like months ago, and both of them were trash talking like every gadget that we wanted to get.
Yeah.
They were like, oh, we did not need that 30 years ago. And I was like, okay.
Back in my day.
They're on the same page. And now we waited for Nym's mom to leave, and then we bought like a wet wipe warmer because she also thought that was stupid.
Fuck it.
So the second she left, he ordered one.
Bro, the wet wipes are really useful, but they're always so cold, so that the moment you start wiping him with them, he starts crying.
Yeah.
I mean, I've started like taking them in my hands and trying to warm them up and shit, but
He squeals when he's cold. Like, why not spend a couple bucks on like a gadget that will help that?
You got mittens for his hands, but I mean, you still have to cut his nails.
Yeah, you can't have them on all the time.
He has mittens. Warm them under the boob. Uh-huh. He's got lots of hair.
Yeah.
But then, yeah, it goes back here.
What's his hairline? Now we know what he's gonna look like when he's old.
Oh, I've been married a long time ago.
No, my arms are starting to kill me over here.
Yeah? You want to go up?
You think so? He's been sleeping this entire time, by the way. He's just chilling.
Baby's been sleeping the whole time, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long has he slept for? Or when did he eat last time?
Well, you can check.
3? 2 hours ago.
And then a poop.
A poop?
Well, yeah. I have to change him.
We registered him on this app to keep track of things without being decided on a name. So it says Glorp here as well. Yeah. So it says Glorp was breastfed. Glorp had a medium poo and a big pee. Glorp slept for 2 hours.
We're just gonna end up naming him Glorp Chat, and then that's just gonna be his name.
You get to on the app. I don't know how important that is, but on the app you can like click change the diaper, He had poo, he had pee, he had both. You can click the color it had, and you can click the texture it had, and the amount. You can be very thorough if you want to. I don't think you need to be that thorough. It's maybe if there's complications, but...
It has been nice, because we went for like an after
Tastes,
checkup.
yep, flavor.
It was an after checkup with a midwife, and she was asking us, like, how many times do you breastfeed?
Well.
Does he poop? Does he pee? When's the last time he peed? We knew everything. We had all the information, so...
What's the app? It's called Huckleberry. It's been very useful. And it syncs, so we're both... So the moment we're changing shifts in the night, the other person can see exactly when did he eat last time and when did he get his diaper changed.
Yeah.
Which can be very hard to communicate in the middle of the night when you're exhausted. And to keep track of if you're trying to remember in your head.
Yeah.
Be careful not to leak. The Glorp made a Twitch account to sub him to Forsen. Your child is an elder of Generation Beta. I hope they're gonna find some nice nickname for that.
Use a little beta.
He can't say a lot right now. He can mostly say... He talks the most when he's getting his diaper changed. And he goes... He sounds a lot like Yashi. Beta. Guys, he's got a little... I'm trying to show you. He's got a really nice fashion right now.
Yeah.
He's got...
Dinosaurs.
Dinosaurs.
So there's dinosaurs on the hat that he was wearing too.
Oh, sorry.
Nice crotch cam, dude. Yeah.
Ah? There's another baby. Do you guys hear him? Come on, say something.
Man, if you take him, he probably will.
Yeah, because you're gonna go up now anyway, right?
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, he's so warm.
Sweaty, yeah.
Oh, yeah, he's probably about ready to eat, I think. You want to say hi to stream?
Oh, I got.
Yeah, hiccups? Say something. Da-da-da-da. Look at his little feet. Dingle, dingle, dingle.
I like the tiniest noise.
Come on, give us content. I think you might have. It's hard in the. Here's another like TMI in the start. It's hard
I
to.
could have my Gucci on.
It's hard to smell whether you're smelling poop or his umbilical cord.
Got a little funk to it.
Can you move this closer? Because his umbilical cord sort of smells like death. It's gonna fall off within a few more days.
Yeah.
Maybe it's my poop. What? It's Stormfall.
Hey, Thor. Rate the full journey.
Wait. Thank you, Stormfall, for the resub. He makes the cutest sounds, guys.
He does.
Apollo.
He does it in his sleep too. It's so cute.
What were you gonna say?
I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for any ladies in chat. What, the 0.1% or whatever of your audience?
No, 0.82% of my viewers are female.
To the 0.82%.
There's dozens of them.
Dozens, right? Well, there's probably more in here right now, right? Because they're curious.
Sure.
The whole experience. A girl.
Are you a girl?
First time birther here, ex-birther.
Yeah.
It's really rough. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. That shit will be like the most painful thing I will ever do in my life. Here's the thing though, I would do it all over again. In a heartbeat, I would do it all over again. Yeah. The second he came out, I was like, cool. When are we making another? Not that hard, but Yeah. Your hormones will trick you into thinking, oh, that wasn't so bad. What was all that crying for? Oh, that wasn't so bad. And then you're ready to go. Yeah.
Free Yabbe and Nymn gifted Glopper sub. Oppa.
Yeah, he's starting to get unhappy.
Yeah.
I think he's actually overeating for once.
Yeah.
Oh, the camera's on. The camera's been on the whole time, huh?
Come on. It's not the cutest little thing. You baiting him into crying?
No.
Jackass.
No, he's holding him to the mic. He has lots to say.
Oh, he's unhappy.
Oopsie.
Good job, Dad.
Milk truck, please. 1 milk truck, please.
Yeah. He actually is hungry. Damn.
Chat. He's waking up and he's hungry. This is not my fault.
Yeah. He's cute. So I guess I'll go do my job.
Yeah.
The other part of giving birth is it doesn't stop when he's out. You know, my body is not mine anymore. It's on loan. I am just a vessel, is how it feels like. So Paula looks a little annoyed. But it's been great. It's been wonderful. It's been magical. Couldn't have picked a better dad for this job. And you make a really cute kid. Give it.
Wah.
Give it back. Yeah, we're gonna go and have some food.
Delicious.
Yep. Yeah, he's looking. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye, Mom.
Bye,
Bye,
Mom.
Glorp.
Oh.
Forget the hats.
Your little pacifier. Here. No.
Oh, he's got your hair. Tug on it. Do it. Do it.
He's holding it. Oh, so cute. He's so cute.
He's just a baby.
Who's that?
I think there's a cat doing something crazy upstairs.
Yeah. Right? Right. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, chat. That's it for my show and tell.
The Yabbe show. Okay, bye, dear.
Ooh, my ass.
Yabbe, everyone. Twitch.tv/Yabbe. Go follow her. I'm sure she's gonna stream soon.
You won't see me for a while, I think.
You'll never see me again.
Bye-bye.